hikers. I am just leaving the Cesar Brook campsite. Behind me here you see the amazing place that I camped. There's a brook down the hill and I heard it all night. And this campsite is great. There's no shelter, but there is in Connecticut. The primitive campsites have a bear box and a privy. It was quite comfortable. I was tucked away from the trail, just, you know, a little bit off the trail, not too far, but you couldn't see me from the trail. And a big goal for me, I was the only one here last night. When I rolled in, it was probably 6:15 and no one was here and no one came, and I fell asleep at 9 o'clock and I had no issue. That's a huge goal for me. I have never camped alone. I hike solo all the time, but I've always been with other people at camp, and honestly it is what I prefer. But it was a goal of mine. Sorry, I'm just looking at, make sure I'm going the right way. It was a goal of mine to be able to do this alone, and I did it. And not only did I do it, it was probably one of my favorite nights on trail. This wilderness here in Connecticut, the birds, I mean, it's unreal. I just laid there until 9 o'clock, the birds were going. And then at 4 o'clock this morning, beautiful, beautiful. I'm a bird nerd, so one of my favorites is a wood thrush. If you've never heard the song, look it up. It is like a flute, and there were so many of them. It was like a little mini orchestra lulling me off to sleep. It was a beautiful night, and I'm so grateful for that. Check that off the list. I'm good camping alone. Anyway, we have a big day today, about 16 miles. It's going to rain afternoon, and I really want to make it to a shelter so that I can get refuge from the rain. The shelter I want to go to is a little bit creepy looking, but I slept in the Wiley shelter that was creepy. I should be okay. Right after the brook there was this cool old stone foundation right on the trail. And I can imagine it was the farmhouse that went along with the property. What a beautiful piece of property. I did read in the guide that the Salisbury, Connecticut school children had done some research and discovered that this area, this property was owned by a African-American property owner, and it had been called Cesar, C-A-E-S-E-R, whatever the spelling is, Brook, and they had researched the property owner's name was actually Cesar, C-E-S-A-R, and because of this children's research, they actually changed the name of the brook, and I would imagine that was his home. Beautiful piece of property right near a babbling brook in these beautiful woods. So way to go, school kids. That was a pretty cool little history nugget. I can't capture everything on video, obviously, and even if I could, wouldn't do it justice. But I'm memorializing this morning. You can see the path behind me is beautiful pine, so soft. I mean, there's tree roots. And I'm walking along as the sun's coming up in just this cathedral of mountain laurel. You can see some of it behind me, but it's just everywhere in this woods. Birds are singing, and I just see some kind of a ruffled grouse or pheasant, beautiful bird came out. I must have disturbed him from his resting place. He went by, and a pileated woodpecker flew by. I'm just overwhelmed with how beautiful this is. And it's hard to believe it's going to pour rain in a few hours. I don't know, I just wanted to remember this morning. Between my camping experience last night and this early walk this morning is blowing me away. It's one of those days where I just kind of come to tears a little bit that I'm out here. And then when it rains, I come to tears for a different reason. It's a roller coaster for sure, but such is life, right? So lucky to be experiencing that out here. Good morning, Connecticut. Whew, I gotta pick across this thing, and I'm thankful I'm not doing that in the rain. Still blue skies above, so I'm hopeful the rain will hold off a while. Hey little dude, you climbing a rock? Get up there. You can do it, buddy. Trying to get to your millipede friend. There you go. You're almost to the top. If I can do it, you can do it, buddy. Go, go. Are you frozen because you hear me talking and think I can't see you? I see you, dude. You can do it. One more step. You got it, buddy. All right, I'll leave you in peace. I did a doozer, went the wrong way. I came up this climb and I continued going straight up behind me. I did not look for the blaze, and what I should have done is continued on through this squeezer that I knew was in the en route thanks to the guide. And I just wasted probably 25 minutes and climbed up some mountain. I'm like, where are the blazes? This is so crazy. I had to get my GPS out, turn on the location. I probably sucked up some battery there. Well, I guess on a good note, once I spent probably 10 minutes up there, I'm like, well, this is dumb. I'm just going to go back to the place I saw my last blaze, which I did. And then, I saw the one I should have done. That is so demoralizing, but I'm going to try to get through this squeezer thing and off these rocks before the rain starts. And I got to reevaluate how much that cost me there, but it was maybe 20 minutes. And yeah, could have been worse. Could have been raining, could have fell over there off trail. It all worked out, but God, it makes me so mad. All right, lesson learned. Oh God, I don't want to rip my pack on this thing. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. Forgot to throw in, just prior to me having that snafu with the directions, I came across a really creepy blue tarp in the middle of the woods, covered. I had no idea what it was. I took a picture, sent it to Jedi, and I'm like, could this be a dead body? It was right off a road. He's like, go check it out. I'm like, yeah, no. He thought it was a wood pile, and I guess that makes sense. That's one of the creepier things I came across on my hike. I don't know why there would be a wood pile out here. I mean, unless someone chopped up a tree and figured, hey, I'm going to come back for this firewood or something. But that was scary. Had a change in plans. Well, not really a change, but I always have my long goal, my shorter goal, medium goal, and shorter goal. My medium goal came through today. I have the opportunity now, it came open. There is a private primitive cabin right off the trail that's available to hikers for 20 bucks a night, and you get it yourself. You're not going to be in there with anybody else. It's 20 bucks a person, so if I had 2 people, it'd be 40, but it's just me. So 20 bucks, I get the cabin to myself. There is an enclosed outdoor hot and cold shower. I get access to laundry and charging, and it's a short walk into town, but I don't know if I'm gonna go into town. And it's a lot closer to the trail than the shelter I was shooting for. And when I get the chance for laundry and a shower, I am taking it. So the impact is it's about 3 miles short of my original goal. However, I can shift my plan for tomorrow and Sunday. I have a lot of leeway on Sunday. I was going to have a really short day into Great Barrington, so I can just make that hike a little bit longer to make up for this, and so forth. That's how it goes out here. I was thrilled to get that text from her today saying that the original reservation fell through and it was mine if I want it. And I am targeting to get there before the thunderstorms hit. Again, I can't always avoid them, and I will not. In fact, I'll be hiking in them tomorrow most likely. But it all seemed to come together, and I'm taking advantage. I'm here for one of the many cool views along the way in Connecticut, and my first thought is this must be insane in the fall. And my second thought is there's a line of trees on that ridge over there. I don't know why they're so tall and only have foliage at the top. I'm like, what kind of trees are those? And my second thought is, if you were a hammock camper, it would be amazing to go, I don't know how you get up there, and hammock up there on the ridge and have views on both sides. The trees look a little skinny for that, but anyway, that's my thought. I love ferns, and look at this trail right now. Either side just loaded with them. They're so huge. Awesome mountain views, complete with a racetrack. There they go. Oh my God, it's so funny to be in the mountains and then hear that. Some kind of speedway. I'm still deli blazing in Connecticut. Actually not deli blazing, it's a cafe, but it's 0.2 off the trail, totally within the acceptable distance to go off trail for food. Hi there, just leaving the Mountainside Cafe just outside of Falls Village. 0.2 off trail, worth the walk. I had the second best sandwich I've ever had in my life. My first sandwich favorite is, and I'm not just saying this because he's my video editor, my husband makes my favorite sandwich in life, which is a gourmet grilled cheese on rosemary sourdough olive oil bread. I can't even explain it. It's amazing. However, today I had my second favorite. It was called a grilled jam and cheese, and it was strawberry basil jam with rosemary, cheddar, and Parmesan grilled on sourdough. And let me tell you, that was tasty. And with some sweet potato fries on the side and a couple of cold Cokes over ice, that hit the spot for this hiker. Groundhog or something. Hey dude. Bye buddy. Hi guys. What you doing? Aw, look at the babies running. Welcome to my little cottage. This cabin is unreal. There's no electricity or plumbing right now, but there is a beautiful outdoor shower up at the house.